Right then. I am getting annoyed here a little bit. This is version 2 of more Final Fantasy 14. Unfortunately, unlike some games where I could obviously just, you know, refrain from saving and all that, kind of bit hard to do that in an online game. Thankfully, these trees are not hostile, which means me stopping myself where I wasn't actually going to be an issue. But it does mean that's actually really annoying. I had no issues whatsoever. There were no issues in the time between the first stream and the second stream. And it's just like, great. So the times my internet's good, I'm gonna have people doing things that cause my download and upload to go completely good. And then when no one's doing anything that would cause it to be harmed, I'm just gonna get absolutely reamed because my internet decides it just wants to disconnect anyway. I'm annoyed. Anyway, this is actually a little hard. Right, anyway. Fungrass. Oh, and nearby is a fate, a full active time event. They occur randomly in the areas and there's a time limit, and if you're well over leveled, you will automatically have to, well no, not automatically, you'll have to press a level sync so that you're not over leveled. Actually, we can head in there. It's a level 4 one. There's like some other person's gone for it. Well, I'm going to kill the fun guards in here because I can. Get some out of this, since someone else was clearly doing this for a bit. I'd argue that they're definitely going to get more out of it, but just so happens to happen while people are around. So, you know, sometimes you're like the only one around and it's going to be like a one where it's like, I just jump through all these billion hoops without any like help whatsoever when help is needed, to situations where you know you can actually solo it quite well actually. Anyway, with that fate done, we do get rewarded with some experience and a little bit of money. Ooh. Not much, but that's fine too. Besides, our objective is to kill these funguars anyway, so right, there's Forest Fungrass done. Pardon me. Let's look at our journal. Dun, 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 dun. Outside of hard nut to crack, everything has been completed. Cool. I can do division of labour and to the Bannock in a moment, as that does involve the main story. We don't have to go there immediately, and that's a great thing about open world games to an extent. You don't have to go there immediately. Oh, they're up to something still. They're just standing there rather menacingly to each other. Well, anywho, maybe I'll be able to do things this time round. If I hit 7 minutes and it happens again, I'm actually part of me wants to just throw my computer out the window. It won't be much of a fall. It wouldn't be a far fall, is what I was going to be saying. But still, just right. Okay, so we've got quest to hand in by the Archers Guild. Got to deliver stuff to people in Conjurer stuff and the Lancer stuff. So, and of course the Conjurer quest, which so yeah, we'll head to the Conjurer's Guild last. Oh boy, right. I was about to head to the Infinite Shard. I don't need to do that, I need to head to Thingamajig. Oh. Challenge still loop. Well, the fledgling eventually returns, and none the worse for wear by the look of it. Ha! You may yet be of use to this nation. On behalf of Gridania, I thank you. And we can choose a leather eye patch, which is for Disciple War classes, and a hempen hat, which, although it is stated for all classes, it is ideal for Disciple of Magic. I lost 0.2 frames all of a sudden, well, percent of frames, oh god. And elegant tin piece. You sell them for money. We'll go for the hat, as that gives us something for the armory chest. The armory system in Final Fantasy XIV allows you to change your class or job simply by changing the weapon or tool in your main hand. You're gonna need gear sets. You're gonna need gear. Behold, I've been hatted and my ears are safely snug inside. Finally, my hair isn't gonna be too wet from the rain. Woo! That's alright, love the quality that's gonna be occurring. Due to rain. Woo. Right, let us head into the Lance Guild, hand this quest in. Level 7, how lovely. Boys Lant. The skills are dealt with then. Yep, indeed. What's that? You wonder what happens to adventurers who fail to complete such trifling tasks? Why, such sluggards soon find there is no place for them within the city, and where do they end up after leaving Gridania? Well, you shall hear the truth of that before long. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, anywho, off we go to the Conjurers Guild. And while we're doing that, here is my glasses case, because I noticed that there's a bit of a smudge on my glasses. So we've teleported, congratulations us. And you saw my glasses out. Now that's... So I don't get the whole heavy breath onto glasses helps matters kind of thing. Like, yeah, cleaning them is good, because, you know, you need to be able to see. Ugh. Okay, good. So that was a very much needed thing to do. Right. Into the Conjury Guild of Conjurers that conjure things. Conjuration. I made that point already. Ah. I do have 2 envelope thingies. Envelope. Yeah, those are envelopes. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. That means I've got mail. Ah, you're back. Yeah, here's the scarlet oil. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Ceremony may proceed as planned. I am grateful to the elementals for delivering you to us. Pray accept a small token of our appreciation. I'll take the leather light mitts. We are slowly getting rid of all of our... Oh god, our arms look so exposed right now. No! Izumi Yarn! Help! People can see my elbows! Welcome back. The elementals have told me of your success. By placing yourself in the midst of nature and seeing it with conjurer's eyes, you have taken your first step along the path to enlightenment. Healing, protection, and destruction. Though our spells vary in function, they all derive their power from the same source. The force is embroidered in all creation. By getting a true understanding of these, a conjurer may call upon them to manipulate his environment, thereby realizing the state of being that he desires. Ah yes, yours is a familiar look. The very picture of confusion. Be not disheartened, for comprehension shall come in due time. For now you must learn to reach out to the forces embodied in all of us. Embodied in all of us, not embroidered, that's wrong. Pray receive of me this hunting log. Within you will find the names of such creatures as would pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. There is no single path to math and conjuring, yet you should find yourself needing direction. Know that the log is there to guide you. Breathe deep and open your eyes to that which cannot be seen. Feel the myriad life around you, and draw upon this boundless webinar of energy. Take up your cane, and use it to lend that energy form. Go forth, my young conjurer, and be at one with the world. Return to me when you have learned to draw upon the forces around you, with the self-same ease you drew upon those within. And our next quest will be a farewell at level 5, which we are very much so. And the hunting log allows us to kill things that and get more experience out of it, depending on the enemies, of course, that we get given for that. Anyways, Child by Earth. We can now pick this up immediately. Woo! It's good to see you again. By the air of serenity that surrounds you, it is plain that you have learned to draw upon the energy of creation. Ooh. I am glad that it is the wellspring of all our power. Pardon me. Yet the energy of creation is not one thing but many, and to call upon all without first knowing where each is contrary at its most basic. As part of your continuing education, it is my desire that you now learn about the element of earth. Make your way to Blessed Blood in the North Shroud, and there partake of Hero Nolel's wisdom. The depth of his affinity for the elementals of rock and soil is all but unique among conjurers, and he is a gifted instructor besides. You may be certain of receiving a most enlightening lesson on the subject of earth. Good old Earth. It's a thing that we all know truly at this point. So, where is the Blessed Blood, one might ponder? Why, it's the North Shroud. Pressing buttons hurts. No, it doesn't hurt. So, the North Shroud, where full ground flow exists. That's the A4 for that area. So yeah, funnily enough, the way to that from here is, well, a different quest, the Hard Nut to Crack quest. So with that knowledge, let's go do that then. Besides, it means we're doing more stuff, sure, but it means that we'll also have more experience, meaning things in the main story will be much easier. Bada-bon. On an errand for that glutton of a Lalafell? Aye, past this gate and to the west you'll find Tree Peak Stables. Memory serves, that iron snaffle of yours looked the kind they use in chocobo windows. Bodwide would be the fellow to ask about that, of course. He looks after the chocobos there, you see. Could well be that he has need of that snaffle. Yes, of course. Although, seeing as it obviously was on the ground and all that, I have my doubts. So anyway, as you can see, the little ladybugs that we already killed some of are actually an objective for our hunting log. So if we kill these, we'll end up needing to kill... Well, we could have just took the hunting log in general, but not only will we just get experience in general, but killing 3 of them will net us more experience. So, and a completed entry in the hunting log. This is a nice little touch that allows for some level of grinding to an extent. I'm doing it for the sake of it. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of doing it. But more importantly, doing that, we gain some experience out of it. But as we can see, we need to also now kill, once again, ground squirrels, forest fungoirs, mitelings, we can find them elsewhere, chicories, water sprites, minge swarms, yay, a reason to say the word minge, microchew, sylphid swarm, or Cypheed swarm, not sylphid, my bad, my trail's brain-rotted mind is thinking a swarm of fees now, that's funny. And northern vultures in the East Shroud. One in the East Shroud, everything else in the Central or North. Or at least you can find in said areas. Some enemies are findable elsewhere, and all that, depending on, of course, what objective it is for the hunting log. So me killing these extra enemies, well, I don't need to... Let's face it, actually, yeah. I can kill them in my own time at the moment. And there is a quest up there. Probably should check to see what level it is. A clear science level 6. And there's a level 5 quest there alongside Hard Nut to Crack. And our quest here is currently got a thing. Oh, you know, we can swing around. We'll swing around, see what that quest details, and go grab anything from the Blessed Blood area? No, not Blessed Blood area. The area where Bloodrun is. And Minstrel is right there, level 9. So, yeah, we're level 7, so that's not too bad. But we've yet to really do too many quests. So, clear sign. You've come to learn a hand, have you? Well then, you're welcome to a task from my seemingly never-ending list. I need you to head west along the road and scrub down 2 of the Malmstones. I swear by Nofka, those signs accumulate dirt and grime with almost unnatural haste. Yeah, you should see a PlayStation. Speak with Kajawa at Tree Speak Stables once you've seen to them. She'll be glad to hear the Malmstones are clean for the next 3 bells at least. 3 bells being rung later, and oh dear lord, they're back to their usual amount of grime. No. So we'll go do that, while we also have other things ongoing. As this person here has a quest. This, not Fiona has a quest, not Letters, I must say more one. Nose, nose. If it won't work, I have need of a adventurer willing to dirty his hands. No, I speak not of dark deeds. I mean only to have you deliver something. No, pardon me. I myself would not dare venture deep into the trials woods, but you seem more than capable of defending yourself. My colleague Gillian will furnish you with the item in question and provide all the necessary directions. Should be somewhere behind the stables, supervising the field hands. Alright, well, we'll go talk to her once we've talked to Bodwine then. Bodwine! Where's that damn thing gone this time? Oh, I ain't looking for a chocobo, though one of the birds is becoming a proper bloody handful. No, it's the snaffle for her brindle that I'm after. Bugger's gone and vanished, see? Our snaffles are made special, see, to fit each coco's beak, like so replacing even a tiny snaffle like the one in your... Bugger me! Is that? Aye, 'tis the same one that we lost. But why is it so sticky? And are these teeth marks? Oh, stranger, I don't know what foul beast scob you found this in, or what providence delivered ye, the hero that slew it, to me here today, but ye've my deepest thanks. Yeah, I definitely killed that Lalafell. With this here stuff, I can finally get back to training that yellow-feathered menace of mine. Take this with my thanks, and we can now get ourselves a Hampen Tampen or a Hampen Half-Robe. We'll go for the Half-Robe, and, level 8, meaning we've got in Repose. Repose is a royal action, meaning that any class that has, a level of thing there. Anyway, we're going to talk to Bodwine again, of course. If you got a mind to make yourself useful, why don't you call some Maitlands for us? We train a lot of chocobos here, see, and the younglings go wild when they get a sniff of Maitland. Some even throw their blooming riders. Oh no, let me tell ye, it ain't easy training a chocobo when she drops your head on your head. Every time she sees a shadow, we've been getting nowhere with the birds lately. If you could with us with a few Maitlands, we'd be in your debt. Alright, so we got some Maitlings shall get their asses handed to them. Let's head around the back, but as I was saying, so this is a royal action proposes. It allows us to inflict sleep. Quite a few magical classes get it. Looking at it earlier. See part 1, which is just called Final Fantasy 14, because I didn't know when I was going to end up not streaming. Fucking stupid public. Well, I'll be. If you haven't actually found someone willing to lend a hand, grab one of them burlap sacks over yonder atop the crate. It ain't the most convenient location to be sure, but where else can we store that stinking shite? Nowhere fizzing cum to catch a whiff, that's for sure. Deliver to no other den of blessed blood. That's west of here, in case you were wondering. Seems our conjurer then takes his gun, and then playing blooming seriously. And so we get ourselves some burlap sack. And gee, I wonder why the nose would know. Oh, anyways, we got to whip down a Momstone on the way, so might as well take the long route. By that I mean I could just head on this way instead. So yeah, there are Maitlings about. Perfect for us to do a little bit of killing with, and Dusty Milestone is here. Kill some Maitlings on route, methinks. Because we'll head up there, clean the other one. Mightling number 1. Oh, they're all over here. For a moment, although this isn't an enemy where we would need to do this on, we can cast Repose on it. Then while it's asleep, we want a safe distance away that won't cause it to no longer be aggroed, and then start throwing more stones at it. It's a nice recovery, it's a nice maneuver that allows us to recover our distance that we may be wanting to have when it comes to facing off against some enemies. Oh look, Alaxi enemies. We might have to be careful around them. They are hostile mobs. And that was our Conjurer log updated. Woo, Maitlings. Nice to have gotten there some additional experience. Well, that's 4 Maitlings. Oh no, I want the Maitling. Oppos. Oh, no need to worry about them. I'll just clean up this milestone. And now we can hand that quest in to the person at the stables. Mindstorms are here, they are part of the hunting log. It's kind of neat. Oh, we'll target that one over there. give me a bit of a distance between it and me. Probably a good idea. After all, I'm a squishy white maid, well, conjurer. Squishy conjurer. Right, now with that done, let us head over to Nola now. Though I don't know which one will take priority, or if I have to select. Because it is needed for two things now. Hello, Nolano. Nolano? Oh, yeah, we get select. So, trial by earth. You seek hero Nolando? Then seek no more. You have found him. What can I do for you, friend? So, Brother Isumi-san bid you come to me to learn of the element of earth. That is well. Power of earth is the solid foundation upon which a conjurer stands. I could happily lecture you for days on its intricate variations and properties. But I rather suspect the busy life of an adventurer would not afford the time required for such extended discourse. Accordingly, I shall offer you an opportunity to experience the qualities of earth firsthand, in combat. Now mark me well, Chris, and do exactly as I command. It is to here in the grounds of Tree Speak Stables, there exists a patch of soil that bears the mark of corruption. Seek it out. When you have found the place, reach out to the focus of the earth's trauma, attempt to commune with it, as all conjurers can. A sensible of your intrusion, the tainted being that feasts unseen upon the energies seeping from the wounded earth shall then appear. Using the powers of conjury, strike it down, and permit the land a chance to heal. Much of the nature of earth will be revealed to you during the struggle, Chris. I trust you will return to me a wiser man than he who now departs. Oh, while I'm here, I've got this, that odour. Is that what I think it is? Why, yes, of course it is. Praise be the elementals. I cannot thank you enough for your kindness. This bounty of chocobo manure shall nourish the plants and ensure their continued growth. Ah, yes, manure. Certainly a thing farmers use. Please rely my sincerest thanks to Vron upon your return to Tree Speak Stable. And a word of advice. Wash your hands quickly, lest the cloying stench of feces linger. Oh, goody! Oh, it's a good thing we were wearing these gloves. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go and burn them. Oh, I said, ooh, a fate over here. Distuber snacks. Every few moons, a mightling hatches that is several times more violent. This thing here. You know what? We're level 8. We're not getting level synced. Let's kill it. So welcome to me just pressing B and slowly killing it. If we go under a set amount of health, which it's not doing too much against us, we can cure it. Ah, we've been slowed. That would help it out actually quite a bit. And we don't have a Shura yet. Damn it. Shura loves slowing us. Hey, we dodged. Haha. Some magic guitar. Just something you can hear in the background. Oh, I'll do a cure now. There we go. A slight perk. If I was playing a DPS class and I was running low on health, I'd have to learn a potion. And even a tank, but you can't have a tank in your dino at this point. It's weird. Part of me would have preferred it if there was like ways of all roles being taught in the early bit before dungeons, for the purposes of understanding. If it's like the first time, you never know. But no, Gridania is the only one that actually gets an actual proper healer, because technically Arcanist is DPS. So even though it gets sidekick, it's like, bum, 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 bum. And we did it! We killed it! We are the sole person here, so that means we get the full amount of stuff. Woo! Anyway, now with that big fucker killed, I hope no one was wanting that one to be active for them to kill themselves. Well, anyway, because I know for a fact RNG is a thing when it comes to Fate, so if you're of a higher level, then it's like, oh, okay, these low level ones, I want a high level one. Because some areas are like that, where you get real high level ones and low level ones. Anyways, hey Jojo, pardon me, what's that? You've been cleaning milestones? Why, thank you. With all the chores that need to be doing around here, I was afraid they would be left to get even filthier. It's not just that they are an eyesore, by the way. In that state, the creatures around here won't even lay their eggs on them. As to why, well, I can only assume their preferred nesting trees are in short supply these days. Be that as it may, we can't have monsters hatching from roadside signs. These paths are dangerous enough as it is. Perhaps a sprinkling of string brew would keep the beasts away. Well, you do that, I guess. Death to the bean thieves! Oh boy. Did you hear about the matter of Histmill? Apparently Opos crept into her stores made of muntai beans. No! Ordinarily Opos wouldn't go near them. What with their foul odour and even fouler taste? But food has become scarcer late, truth be told. A good many of us are glad to be rid of the stench. Still, I can't stand to see Dementors so dispirited. We tracked down those thieving Opos and recovered the muntai beans. Top 6 were taken and all told. Dementor is well respected by all the women of Histmill, so it would do you well to earn her favour. So be polite, smile, and don't interrupt if she goes off on one of her tangents. Histmill lies just north of here. You'll like to run into Opos on the way. With luck, you may even encounter the bean thieves themselves. Ah, lovely. Well, we'll do that once we're done with everything else that we're doing around here. Anyway, for phone. Welcome back, friend. I gather from that smell that the task is complete. Oh my, did I need to inform you of the site's contents? I cannot apologise enough. You made me hold chocobo shit, you fucking git. That would certainly explain why you agreed to help with countless others turned up their noses at the idea, so to speak. Well, that what's done is done. Please accept this for your troubles, along with my thanks. Thank you for the potions. I need them to heal myself from all of this fucking mental trauma from the sting. Ah! Thank ye for your help. We can finally get back to training the young birds. Am I maybe speaking more Scottish like I did with Becky and Trails? Oh, crap. Chocobos skittish by nature, see, and training them takes a deal of patience. Don't make the task any easier that soldiers and finches tend to widen towards dangers rather than away from it. Anyway, we're grateful for the help. Here's a small token of our gratitude. And here's another quest. The valued Falcon. We haven't forgotten how you helped us with the Mike Lynn. Speaking of which, if you got time for the spare, control you gather some words. You can find them living in the tangled undergrowth near Blessed Blood, but don't be surprised if your presence attracts a starving ladybug or two. They're rather fond of the falcon, you see. When you've gathered the outfits, deliver them to Captain Guffer to Etat Spire. Tell him Tree Speaks Stables sends its regards. Alright, well, that's another thing for us to do, but for now we gotta swing back around to the back of the stables to deal with that corrupted earth thing. So, you know. Whew. Oh my, it's a tainted earth sprite. Well, I guess it's time to stone the taint. Yes, I did realise what I just said. Chose to anyway. Truly, I am a mad person. Mad. Right, now that that's done, oh Earth, please heal yourself properly. Oh, that should do it. Let's go talk to Nolil and tell us that the job, and tell him, well, tell us. Yeah, he'll tell us that the job is done. No, we'll be telling him that the job's done. And over by it is actually the other quest that I've got. Huh. Well, I can go do that first then. Tangled undergrowth. Yield me the thing I need to do to win me the day. Or something. I don't know. Let's put the thing there and, oh, look. Dew drinker ladybug has appeared to drink the dew. May we offer this ladybug a Mountain Dew in its trying times. I don't know why I would want to drink Mountain Dew. That shit tastes bad. Well, at least the last time I drank any tasted absolutely horrendous. I think it was definitely... Oh! Breaking Bud. We're actually too high level for it. By default, we would have the level sync and a bunch of Opos. Which actually is what we need, but we can just kill the ones that are off level anyway. Anyway, Noel, I did the thing with the thing, and there was definitely Tane and other things. Welcome back, Chris. The elementals whisper of your accomplishments. How did it feel to confront that embodiment of Earth, to endure its onslaught? Has the crushing power of this element shaken the very marrow of your bones? Corruption occurs when the land's wounds are prevented from healing. In vanquishing the tainted sprite, you permitted the Earth's energies to flow unimpeded, and to nourish the land once more. We did a good job. Woohoo! A good job. I don't know why I'm saying job like that. Ugh. Can you not sense the strength of the earth returning? Already the land begins to heal thanks to your actions. That field will once again bear bountiful crops. We We did do a good job, ladies and gentlemen. All in all, we did well. When next you have reason to call upon your art, look back upon this task and that which you accomplished. Experience once more the grinding weight of the earth's fury, and revel in the memory of life flowing anew through the land you helped restore. With such thoughts shall your understanding of nature continue to grow. I hope you were paying attention, Sylphie. Oh there, child. See this adventurer here? Chris came all the way from Stillglade Fane just to hear my lesson. Indeed I did. I am even donning a herbalist hat like he is. A different colour, but that's fine too. You would do well to learn from his example. If you wish to become a conjurer worthy of the name, you must make an effort to study nature. Do you attend me, young lady? Why should I bother studying nature? It's not like it's going to be on the test or anything. Oh, fuck this shit. I can conjure already. Prove it. Yeah, no. Yay, I'm healed! I knew I had cancer somewhere in the body. See? You have a rare gift for healing, Sylphide. A wonderful gift. Yet there is more to being a conjurer than... But I don't want to do more. I want to heal. I'm good at healing. You can't make me do those other things. Listen, Sylphide, there are times when no one's taken damage. There are times when you can do damage attacks. God, I hate these types of healers. Oh wait, I'm usually the only healer. Yeah. Well, my experience as World of Warcraft aside, and what I remember of playing the game before, sometimes I wonder why I even try. Well, I'm taking your lessons to heart, honest. Sylphie joined the guild shortly before you came to us, as you yourself just experienced. She possesses a prodigious talent for healing. Indeed, despite her tender years, I know of few conjurers who are her equal in that field. Alas, nature, the very wellspring of her power, holds no interest for the child, and when she should by rights be learning about the land, she prefers instead to wander it, healing people on a whim. There she is right now, walking off into nature. She's going near a bush. She doesn't go in the bush, for that would be asking for trouble. And off she goes. You, in contrast, has been a most attentive student. I have taught you all I know of the element of earth. You may report back to Brother Isumi and tell him as much. Alright, we will do that. At a later point, once we're more there. And also, you can tell it's gone dark. My face has become more darkened, you could say. Well, my attempt of wording aside, thankfully it appears things have actually stabilised. That's good, we've got another half an hour on us. Woo. Right, anyway, let's kill Opos and all that. It's all very silent here in the forest. There we go, background music started again. Killing Opos for the purposes of getting their views. Oh wait, that's a minstrel. Didn't pay attention fully. Oh well, it's on the hunting log. We get stuff out of it for killing some. Well, at the same time, there's a part of me that's thinking, maybe I don't need to do the hunting log, but it's probably worthwhile doing still. Anyway. Which means we'll need like the Thunderblast from Central Shroud still. Again. Well. In the halls, that's Bean Thief number 4. fact that it is just like, oh yeah, any 6 of them will do, and it's just like, how many actually did get stolen? Because no way was it 6 if every single one happens to have a pouch of the beans. You know? It just doesn't make sense to me in that way, you know? In that sense. Oh wait, okay, that is a bear. I was thinking to myself for a moment, what is that? But it's like, no, that's a bear. Ah, it's level 50. This is what I mean. There are times when there are high level mobs, like this bear here. Thankfully, this one's not hostile, which means I can do this. Hello, bear. Allow me to just hug your fur quickly. How warm. It also means I can press A on it, and I could theoretically just go to the emotes and, ooh. I pray before our bear god. So yeah, we can do stuff like that. A little silly, but, you know. Having a bit of time to be a bit silly is always fun. Obviously don't do that to mobs that you'd be aggroing, because that's a death sentence through and through. But, you know, the ones that are nice, they don't just murder you on sight. That has its worth too. Anyways, killing these minstrels. I'm thinking, I will think, I'm going to just continuously think back to when, back before Gary's Mod had access to, like, Steam and all that, people who didn't have an account would be called minge bags. It's kind of silly in a sense, because, yeah, thankfully Steam integration stopped that bullying that could occur, because it's like, ha, someone who's not actually making an account, let's laugh at them. Anyway, we're halfway for outfits, you say. Why, they're royal, of course. There is naught better on maintaining our weapons. Were it not for your timely delivery, I would have been forced to send a sentry to replenish our dwindling supplies. I have to thank Budwine personally, and thanks to you as well, friend. Yeah, you're welcome. We've hit level 10. I got the magic stick 1. Yeah! We also get Medica and a Shuna, which I'm actually going to have to know just where they are. And he has no quarter given now. Your efforts on behalf of Tree Speak Stables mark you as a genuine talent. If you have confidence in your battlecraft, may help you to agree to help us in our fight against the Axel. According to reports, scouts have been sighted by the river, due west of here. We need to drive them off before they confront our people. If several of their scouting parties were to be summarily dispatched, it might give their leaders cause to doubt the wisdom of their plan. Slay 2 Dulatons, Lost Wings, and Slowbeaks. Show them the price they must pay for setting foot in our territory. Lovely. We're going to kill some things, doo-da, doo-da. We are going to kill more stuff, doo-da, doo-da day. Also, we're level 10 and we've yet to hand in Trial by Earth. Woo! Or start the main quest line. It's almost like as if I've gone on a massive fucking detour. But it's fine. It's fine, you know. But, gee, I wonder if I'm the kind of person that would spend a good... Ooh, I'll say it, like, I don't care what speed on times there is for Trails of Cold still. I'm fine with it taking me a full day to get through a playthrough on a fresh file. Like if I was to do one continuous stream of Trails of Cold still, it would take a full day, guaranteed. Like, from the moment I wake up to 24 hours later, I would be playing the game, basically. And I would probably start fucking up. Or getting horrible luck and thinking that I'm fucking up. That's what would happen. I can guarantee it. Like, there are just some games where you're not meant to play for such a long, continuous span of time. Just because you tire yourself out. You're going to start getting slower reaction times. You're going to start screwing up when normally you wouldn't. Ultimately, you're just doing it to yourself now if you don't do things properly. Anyway, he's casting a haste attack to himself. Well, haste buff. Oh, that's another power. I probably didn't get out of it. No, I didn't. Okay, well. Seems like a time for a cure! I like healing myself. It means that I don't die, and people that thought that they were in the process of killing me didn't. Haha! Oh, you know what? There's a ground squirrel here. We'll kill it back there. That mark above its name is just going to taunt me. Oh, and I still need to kill one more. No! It was bloody work, but it had to be done. Your service to Gridania will not be forgotten. Thanks to you, we now have time to plot our next move. We could muster our forces and take the battle to the Bourbon, or consolidate our defences before they return. I must need to consult with the commander. When you do that, I'm going to go kill a squirrel. Oh, squirrels! Hey, a squirrel! Ah, mindless slaughter. Do I have any additional pieces? Oh yeah, I have the half one. Why was I not having that half rope equipped? I'm basically asking to have to suffer more. Woo. Surrounded by trees of various coloured leaves. You'd think that this might be a little bit autumny, but no, it's not. So yeah, that's hunting log stuff. We actually went by a trial of a fate of micromanaging. There is a fate over here of Rude Awakening. Do I even need to say what I can reference here at this point? Like, for fuck's sake. But anyway, enough about that. I'm going to go and hit a neck breaker. Anyway. This is a Chocobo Keep. Well met, traveller. May I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Ah, do not tell me this is your first visit to this stop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. So, porters. We can use these to rent Chocobos to get to places. So, like Gridania, for example, which is the only place I can get to. Oh, so this guy has a quest. Woo! Ain't seen your face around here before. It's my fond duty to keep the peace in Heist Mill and protect her from them as would do her people harm. If you need me to stay for a spell, you'll have to prove he can be trusted. Ours ain't a large community, and we've hardly any fighting folks, so there's always a need for battle-savvy types. Well, with all the beasties lurking hereabouts. As it happens, we've been suffering from an outbreak of minges of late, with buggers driving our patrols to distraction. Now, if you were to exterminate, say, half a dozen swarms, you'd know ye for a fact. So, it turns out I jumped the gun a little bit on the killing of min swarms. God fucking damn it. But there are other quests here, so might as well go do them. Ooh, more quests. I say it so enthusiastically, even though I know I'm liking it. You have the look of the adventurer. Adventurers love little tasks, do they not? Well, I need you to head into the forest and pick a glimshroom for me. You haven't the faintest idea what a glimshroom is, do you? Glimshroom is the common name for a variety of fungus with a unique white phosphorescence. What do you say? A glowing mushroom? Yes, I suppose you could put it that way. There's a colony on the walk face in the southwest Peace Garden, but do not simply pick up the first one you come across. The brightest glowing mushroom you can find, if you please. Well, yes, I would love to be able to harvest glimshrooms for myself, but there's a small matter of Ilaxi scouts. Not terribly friendly, those chaps. Off you go, then. Joy. I'm just an errand boy now. Hello, Anabs. Anyway, don't matter. Suppose there's nothing to be done. Oh, what's that, young man? You have something for me? Yeah, I've recovered the stolen beans. My missing bags of Muntai beans. But how? You didn't track down those wretched Opoopos, did you? I had all but given up hope before you arrived. But for these beans, I can make enough Muntai tonic for everyone in Hissmill. As long as I have enough micro-chew leaflets to flavour it, there should be no complaints. Speaking of which, my son drank unflavoured Muntai tonic the other day. One of his friends challenged him to do it. He said, How do you know what? He drank the whole cup in one big gulp without making so much as a face. Oh, he goes stronger and braver by the day. Nay, the very hour. Either that or my secret recipe is rather more delicious than I imagined. Now that I think about it, a good many people have described the taste as unforgettable. That might not be a good thing necessarily. Anyways, with that, drink your beans, dear. So we need to gather the micro-chew leaflets after all. If I'm to make this much Muntai tonic, I'll need far more micro-chew leaflets. Yo man, would you be so kind as to fetch me 4 leaflets from the biker trees outside the hamlet? I'm moving up a fresh back and anyway, apparently the taste and the smell are too distracting or some nonsense. Oh, but listening to me prattling on like an Ishgalian priest, I shall stop talking and start starving. Yeah, you do that. I'll go kill some things. Right, okay, so we got more killing to do. Woo, yippee. You know what, there's a delivery Moogle right here. I'll go look at what they are, because I forget what it could be. Because it can't be like a bunch of veteran rewards. This is the wrong account for that. Cooper, talking about mail. Wait. Delivery service! Yeah, this is from mail. Oh, why? Yeah, this is because oh yeah, because this is from getting the game on Xbox a while back when it was available, which means Menafina's earrings. Oh shit. Okay, well anyway, and I've lined up Palom from Final Fantasy IV, which nets us a minion, which we can call to have, and untradeable items. And unique items for that matter. And this one is, yep, this is a veteran award, the Cloud Strife gear. Let's take that, thank you kindly. Right, okay, so we do have a minion now. Don't need to summon it. More importantly, we got some minion swarmers to kill, and micro-chews. And then also picking up a bright shroom. So I guess if I want more experience quicker, I should equip those earrings. Aren't they just better anyway? Yeah, they're better anyway. They're synced, supposedly, to stuff, so this is my stats. If I equip weather earrings instead. Huh. I gain strength. I gain stats more from that. Huh. From other things. Interesting. Trying to figure out what I was actually gaining and losing. Ah, the poison. Right, this is a time where Ishuna is useful because it means we're no longer poisoned. Yay! Right, so this is a big fucker counter then. Kuapia. Let's see how well we can do against it. Poison. Seems to be doing about 10 damage continuously, so... Oh, I guess this Shuna at the wrong timing. But we done full heal at 7. Oh, we're at 9. We need a welcome pad over then. Right, there we go. Poison. Oh, some of them might also be the fact that doing this hit. I don't think I need to reapply the arrow this time. I'll just do that. Randomly. Come on, Brain, keep focused. We've got 6 minutes to do this. Entertaining, is it not? Having to fight this because I've chosen to. Woo, me choosing to fight optional harder fights. If this was your standard turn-based JRPG, I would be in for a lot more trouble. But I would also not be a healer, and I would have a healer that would be like in a state of never getting hit ever, otherwise oh dear. So... another hazard. Come on, die already, you son of a bitch. Slowly it dies. Very slowly. Oh, there we go. Poison. Like, imagine if we didn't have a Shuna yet, and we weren't a healer. This would actually be harder. Or, you know, obviously intended to be group content. Now I've just gone done on my own. Because there is a slight chance I'm mad. We got a bunch of experience out of it though, so you know. Also now to kill the micro chews as we had to kill them anyway. Doyle, where do you micro chew? Hey, level 11. And some of that's because we just got a bunch of experience from it being part of the hunt. Yay, go us. Ugh, cast me back. Oh, fuck, I don't need to kill this one. I was not paying attention to how many I still needed, clearly. But that's fine, you know, an actual kill isn't a bad thing. Besides, them choose right here anyway, so we can head this way regardless. Right. Interruptions. There we go. Min swarm time. I was killing a bunch of these earlier for my hunting vlog, so this is me currently wearing clown makeup and being very sad. Oh, come on, I wasn't doing anything to have the interrupted game. You know what, we're overlapping, but at the same time, it's not a bad thing. Everything we're going to be fighting anyway is going to be of certain levels anyway. Like, aren't going to be, they're not all going to be level 1 very quickly. Anyway, so it's not too much of an issue. And besides, it's all level, which means if we do the level thingy quest after Tribal Earth, we wouldn't be in a bad situation. Hurling stones at the enemy, it's fun, can't you truly see? And yeah, even though I am level 11, I still probably don't want to take on the trees, because these ones over here are level 17. Just to stop you from fighting me now. Well, I mean, again, I could possibly maybe take one that's like level 12 on by now, because again, healer. Then again, I guess that's the thing. Like, DPS is meant to be able to deal enough damage where healing isn't a thing that they would need to worry about. Tank is meant to be able to mitigate to an extent. The healer can therefore heal what damage they do take. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe that's the logic that should be there. You've done us a kindness and proven yourself capable besides. Take this with Hurst Mills. Thanks. Oh, before you go, I thought something else we could do for us. Oh boy, what is it, Edbert? Would you mind going to the hedge tree and seeing that all's well? Since ancient times, the tree has guarded these woods with her holy presence. Lately, though, we've been hearing reports of Exil pecking around in her vicinity. No more than scouts, I wager, but they were to lay their filthy hands on the head tree. Well, it don't bear thinking about. So I'd be much obliged if ye head southeast to the hedge tree and see that no harm has come to her. Oh, and if ye chance to encounter any Exil, send them packing. Be warned though, the Bourbon aren't like to take their leave without a fight. Make sure you go well prepared, or keep your eyes peeled, alright? Well, we can go and investigate the hedge tree once we handed in these other quests that we've got to hand in over here in Hurstmill. Be able to find glimpse rooms? Well, yeah, I found this one. Ow, you look at that glow. Perfect. This army makes a potent remedy for the creeping death. To forestall the obvious question, the creeping death is a deadly plague that once ravaged the human population of Gridania. Though it can now be cured through simple conjuring, it doesn't have to have a way supply of medicine. After all, out here in Hurstmill, we cannot always rely on conjurer to be on hand whenever a youngling coughs. Thank the matron for wandering adventures, though. Alright, yeah. We did have a service there. Very good people. Oh, look at that lamb! Anyway, Dementor. Did you manage to find the microdruid leaflets I asked for? Yeah, here's 4 of them right now. Let's see. Yep, that's 4, right? Ah, such a lovely scent. Now, you gathered the 4 I asked for, and not one more, yes? Oh, I know I shouldn't have to ask, but these days more and more people forget to take only what they need. If we're to live in harmony with the wood, we must respect life and remember what it means to take it. Never be wasteful, know the value of life and know the value of our time here in this world. That's why I always live my life to the fullest, wasting nary a moment and nary a word. Nay, not so much as a single one. Remember, if you mean to remain within the 12's woods, you must be ever mindful to respect and gratitude to the forest and to the elementals. And someone's gracefully joining and giving someone a big hug. Wow. In public too. Ooh. You know, you remind me of my son. He's a good boy, but sometimes I think he forgets what it means to be Gridanian. Well, just the other day I caught him and his friends throwing Moonboy beans at each other. Needless to say, I was terribly cross, who wouldn't be, and all set to give them a memorable scoring when I noticed they were playing in teams, and that my son was leading the winners. Ah, lovely. Such a story. Anyway, thank you for the ethers. So these people are obviously enjoying themselves while I'm talking to a cook. Appear that there were a marauder and a lancer. It's probably 2 people playing together or something, because that probably does tend to happen. Anyways, enough trying to poke into people's business. Let's head to the hedge tree. I wonder what level I'll be when I'm out of Gridania, considering I seem to be doing all the quests, and I've got earrings, and the experience boost in general. The general experience boost that was being offered for whatever reason. Oh well. And who knows, maybe my internet will remain stable for a longer period of time than I would like it to. Well, no, then I would like it to, as in I would like it to be me, myself, choosing when to stop. But you know, I managed to squeeze another hour at least out, so that's good. Will you take a look at the hedge tree? Oh no! There appears to be a scout all along! It's rather just standing there, but oh, there we go. It worked its evasion, but it couldn't dodge me wind! Haha! Hang on, I cast arrow! Now I can do some good old... Oh, no, I don't been stunned. I was about to say good old slow motion and pull out Kingdom Hearts reference, but you know. It's fine too, I guess I could just do the fight normally without referential humour. I don't know, I randomly stumbled upon a video Team 4 started looking back at some of their old stuff and all that, and like, I think it was Lanny pointing it out, like, there are people that do Let's Watches to like Season 1, and like, oh no, it must be people going, oh, it must go back, and I'm like, no, there was definitely something in the first few episodes that definitely got people thinking, oh, you know what, let's check this out. So there is a fate here, as you can see, there's a slight issue here. No one's really doing the fate. It's all AI controlled stuff, and I've just gone a mile away from that one. Oh, okay, well, I'm here, might as well help. Oh, come on, target the fucking Oppo, for fuck's sake me. This is definitely one where I'm thinking, like, I can't defend all 4 sacks. Come on now, that's just asking for a lot more trouble than it's worth. Can at least defend some of them. Yeah, pardon me. On the right side, it looks like the Wood Railer Lancers are able to gain aggro. Hey, we've hit level 12. We've got ways now. Oh, one of the sacks are gone. Ah, shit. Scratch that, 2 of them are gone. Crap, there's one left and there's one like no health. No! Boo! Well, I tried. Hello, Ed, but I failed on that one. Slew an Axel, did ye? Ha! Bloody birds will think twice before coming near our hamlet. The Axel once dealt in the 12 woods, you know. but long ago they woke the green wrath and were driven out. Needless to say, they weren't best pleased with us Gridanians took their place here. In fact, it's none other than this resentment which kindled their hatred for us. But I expect I'm boring you. By defending the hedge tree, you've once proven yourself a friend to Hissmill. If you can spare a moment, I ask that you speak with others in the hamlet. Many of us here could use a hand, and I think none of that to the system. Well, we'll get the leather boots out of it. And this person has a quest now, the kindness of strangers. Pardon me, good sir, might you be the adventurer of whom Edbert speaks so highly? If you could but spare a moment. I've never once thought myself a public girl, and men rarely give me cause to believe otherwise, yet lately I've been the recipient of several gifts. Sparkling jewels and fine silks over which a prouder maid than I would surely swoon, all from an anonymous admirer. Naturally, I was flattered, but I knew nothing of my mysterious benefactor, and so I endeavoured to seek him out, and discovered that he is no other than Alibert, an infamous rogue known for countless robberies in Gridania. I realise now that all his presents were taken from others, and that I have unwittingly won the affections of a dangerous criminal. Oh boy. But that's not all. With his latest gift came a request. He insists that we meet in the woods outside of Hurstmill, where he intends to present me with his most precious gift. Ooh. I'm at a loss. I beg you, good sir, will you not go in my stead? I wish only to be left in peace, but I fear a man such as he may be driven to violence when made to hear such words. I pray no harm comes to you. Okay, I guess I can do that. Oh boy, okay, well, sorry, but the person that you seem to be trying to woo with many stolen objects doesn't like you. Anyway, to the destination! Put Wise there. Alibert's lost. Wow, you've been slowed. Right. Stop slowing me, yet. Well, anyway, we murdered him. We've got a letter now. We can hand over to her. Right. Maria. All for naught. I give thanks to you unharmed at least. A letter? For me? Here's a letter. For you. My dearest Marina, I pray this letter finds you well. I know my gifts were sudden and many, but I hope they were to your liking. Seeing you in the first summer of your womanhood, I could restrain myself no longer. My thoughts have been only of you these past many moons, of what gifts might bring you happiness. Yet to see you smile from afar is not nearly enough. I have longed to live together with you in Hurstmill, and nothing would bring me greater joy. I would give you a grand garden, filled with the white chamomile that you love so. But such dreams can never come true. My crimes are known and will never be forgiven. Most I can hope for you is for you to know my heart. That would grant me a measure of peace, and so, if it does not cause you distress, I would wait to you again. Yours ever, Albert. Thank you for reading his letter, Chris. His most precious gift. I understand now. But how do you know my favourite flower? Is Albert? No, it can't be. Anyway, we must return the presents to their rightful owners. I know it will not ease this Albert's sins, but perhaps the 12 will view him more kindly. Forgive me this final request, or could you go to Gridania and speak with a woman named Mioyun? You should find her in Caroline Canopy. Tell her of all that transpired here today. She'll know what to do. No, of course, we can do that. Which means, yeah, finally, it's time for us to head back to Gridania. Which we can just use return to do so in quick fashion. Saves us the travel time comparatively, so yeah, we'll head over to the Canopy, hand in this quest, start our journey over to the Conjurer's Guild and hand that in, and then we'll be ready to start doing more things. Yeah, pardon me. Anyway, Mother Mune! Huh? A message from Emerina of Hurstmill, you say? I see. Oh, Albert, you fool. I'll deal with the stolen goods. No worries. Yes, I know the boy. And his family. He once lived in this very town. Oh. One day he stole a handful of charmalol seeds from an influential merchant in the ebony stalls, you see. stalls. You see, this boy had a sister, and Shomril was her favourite flower. Oh. Oh boy, okay. Seeking only to make his sister happy, I doubt he grasped the gravity of his act. Regardless, his parents felt that he brought terrible shame to the family, and so they disowned him. Cast out of hearth and home, he grew desperate. And those who think only of survival think little of law. Common enough tale perhaps, but no less tragic for it. And now you know the truth. The sister Alibert loved so dearly is Emerina. But she was too young to remember what Alibert left, so her parents decided to conceal his existence. However, word of the boy's banishment soon spread, and her parents were forced to move to Hurstmill to maintain the fiction. By now, Emerine has surely heard rumours of her long-lost brother, though a gentle girl like her would never question her parents' honesty, and whatever faint memory she once may have had are long gone. But Alibert has never forgotten Emerina. Despite the danger, I suspect he now keeps close to Gridania, refusing to leave his beloved sister a second time. I'll send Emerina some Charmon seeds by way of thanks for helping us to recover the stolen goods. If only it was as simple as returning them to the rightful owners. Sadly, Alibert's crimes will not be so easily forgiven, but perhaps by the time these seeds are sprouted and their flowers bloomed, he'll have found a new path. Didn't we kill him? Maybe we just knocked him out. Who knows? Well, anyways, we've now got ourselves some hempen gaskins, and now we've completely replaced our normal cat gear that we started with. So, off to the Conjurer's Guild, hand in trial by Earth, and hopefully we'll have done the next quest before we end up getting to the point where we'd have even more. Right, Conjurer's Guild. Oh, right. Onwards we go, down to the Guildmaster. Such a simple time. Ah, Chris, you returned. But tell me, how did you fare under Nolol's expert tutelage? Have you delved deep into the earth and felt its suffocating weight, its life-sustaining figure? Such experiences will serve you well, and have you aught else to report? A fledgling conjurer named Sylphie cast a healing magic upon you. How kind of her. I must confess to sharing Noel's frustrations with the girl. As you yourself has witnessed, she possesses a natural talent for the conjuring of mending and restoration. Alas, her gifts appear to have blinded her to the need of study, and she outright refuses to learn about the natural world. She knows nothing of the elements of earth and wind, and is quite incapable of conjuring even the tiniest pebble or the faintest breeze. I have tried upon numerous occasions to explain to her that conjurers who are ignorant of the source of their power pose a risk to themselves and others, but all to no avail. Should she continue to deny the debt she owes to nature and indulge in ever more reckless displays of power, there is every possibility that she will create a dangerous imbalance. Needless to say, I am presently at a loss to know how such eventuality might be prevented. Ah, a thought occurs to me, Chris. Maybe that your encounter with Sylphie was ordained by the elementals. Should you chance to meet her again, I ask that you strive to impress upon her the importance of opening oneself to nature's voice. Mayhap she will listen to you. Main character powers would be useful, but we have discussed our way with young friends' education enough. Let us speak instead of one of my more willing pupils, namely you. The progress you have made does you a great credit, Chris. Though if yet new to the art of the country, you are no stranger to nature's embrace, considering all that you have learned. I hope you understand the true significance of these words. And that nets us access to a custom woven of healing, a hempen hat, bone ring, copper wristlets, and elegant tin pieces, as well as a maple wand and a square maple shield. So we'll go for the one for the robe of healing. Makes sense, I guess. There we go. Woo. Shield and singular staff. Trial by wind! Already we're replacing some of the gear we've drawn just now. Wants you to learn about the element of wind. Greetings, Quest. Each time we meet, the part of conjurer befits you ever better. In your previous lesson, you learned about the element of earth. It's my desire that you next become acquainted with the wind. Yay! Travel to Full Flower Combe in the East Shroud and seek the teachings of Hera Wolfrey. Though scant few years have passed since her coming of age, Wolfrey is a conjurer of consummate skill who is able to define the will of air elementals with uncommon clarity. I can recommend no better tutor for your lessons in the mysteries of wind. Oh, off to the East Shroud we go for that, potentially. Although at the same time, maybe not. I don't know. can I access the boat yet? Or do I have to make my way through the central shroud? For see, there is a boat here that does lead us to the East Shroud. It says so clearly on our map. But can we go there yet? Obviously, once we're actually doing quests in the East Shroud, the game will probably be like, yeah, sure, here you go, have fun. But Sweet Bloom Pier. I happen to be heading across the lake to Sweet Bloom Pier in the East Shroud. Oh, how lucky of us. He was just about to head there. Welcome to the East Shroud. It's east of wherever we were before. It's also where we can find northern vultures, much to our dismay. They're actually aggroable and of level. But they are part of our hunting log, so we may end up fighting them anyway. And that's a big pile of sludge over there by those hoglets. We should deign to be careful to an extent, otherwise we may be murdered in our moments of travel. Anyway, our conjurer buddy is over here. Hello, Wolfrey. You must be Chris. Brother Isumiyan sent word to expect you. It shall be my pleasure to instruct you on the patterns of gusts and gales. Now, how to proceed. Pray forgive my hesitation. It was but recently that I attained the title of hero and, well, you are my first student. Yes, I believe I have a suitable task for you. To the east of Sweet Bloom Pier, there is a small spring giving rise to a pool. Go there and clear the hair of the honeybee swarm which lately took up residence in the area. You seem uncertain. Mayhap you wonder at the connection between my request and the subject of your study. I sympathize, Chris, but trust me, inexperienced though I may seem, this deep deed will deepen your understanding of wind. Well, back upwards we go. Right, there's a fence. Right, so over here is where we need to go. Hello, destination. Ah, it's a honeybee swarm. I did it. I killed the honeybee swarm. You know what? Easy way for me to get to level 13 real quick. I was thinking of just leaving them be, but you know what? It is hunting log. And I don't have any quests here anyway at the moment, so if it turns out that I have a quest that would be right to kill them, it's like, that's nosing off my back. And besides, I'm a healer. I can survive attacks over time. Like, as long as they don't do too much damage in one hit, it's fine. Besides, it's the only entry we need in the East Shroud anyway at the moment, so unless I suddenly do all the other entries, we're not going to have to worry about it too much. Actually, now that we're using a one-handed weapon and a shield, there are differences in stats between a one-handed weapon and a two-handed weapon if you happen to be a class that wields either or. And part of that's because of the shield. The shield actively can block damage so that it's like, oh, a percentage is blocked. This is more apparent with Paladin because they will be using shields at all times. But, you know. Anyways, Wolfrey, we did it. Welcome back. I take it the bees are no more. Tell me, did you happen to notice many of the falcon's preferred flowers in the vicinity of the spring? I ask because there were none. Strange then, is it not, that the bees should choose to congregate there? And what has caused this aberrant behaviour? Still your mind and reach out with your senses. Can you feel it? The path of the wind veers from its natural course, sweeping hapless creatures along in its wake. Something is playing havoc with the air currents. Such a disturbance bespeaks corruption. Return to the spring, search for pockets of corrupt air. Should you find one, deal with it post haste. So yeah, we now need to head back there again. Yay! I'm just going to use sprint now. So there may be a good possibility of corrupted air that we now have to deal with. Cool. I'm so happy. Congratulations and all that. Yeah, there we go. See, corrupted air. Wasn't this bad when I was here the previous moment. But it is a duty. A duty puts us in a instanced version of an area, for the most part, and requires us to do an objective. Failing so can net us a way of doing it on an easy difficulty. Lovely. In this instance, we're fighting a tainted wind spite that summons other wind spites. Yay! I love them. Oh, yeah, pardon me. Well, anyway, we did deal with them, thankfully. So, yeah, not too bad. Spite's presence is palpable. You should not face it alone. Ah, thank you, sister. Leave the healing to me. Channel your energies into offense. And there are definitely times when you will get NPCs help out. Whether it's because they are a natural ally or because of other factors that means that you've got someone else with you. Ah, sludge! It's gonna lick me with its golden tongue. Ugh. Well, we killed it, so its golden tongue. But we did it! The wind spite is no more! Thank you, sister of the Conjurer's Guild. I applaud the efforts of us both. Well done! The wind no longer keens its frustration. Let's return to Fullflower. That was our trial by wind. Well, first things first, we gotta go and talk to her again. And then we'll be heading back to East Simian. So we'll be having to head back the way we came. And then we'll be done with the East Shroud for the time being, because let's face it, we're not going to be doing much here. But then we finally would be actually going to the Bannock, so, you know, a job well done by us all. And we're level 13. Must apologise for exposing you to such danger. The corruption was greater than I anticipated, but it is through such trials that we flourish as conjurers. Now then, Chris, what do you learn as you struggle within the air's grasp? You would doubtless have noticed that wind does not strike with the instant crushing force of earth. Instead, it torments one's form, dancing across every surface and leaving 1,000 tiny wounds in its wake, like paper cuts. There are the agonies of erosion. Having experienced such pain, you are now intimately acquainted with wind's capability for patent destruction. No land is a stranger to its power. When you stand under distant skies and feel the wind's familiar caress upon your skin, remember the lessons you have learned here this day. I suppose I should be grateful that this latest elemental disturbance manifested itself at such an opportune time. Only the gods know what I would have taught you had it not. Yet the growing frequency of such phenomena begins to concern me. Whether it is true the calamity wrought much harm upon the Trialswoods, I suspect some other forces at work here. I bid you remain wary, Chris. But enough of these ominous rumblings. I regret to say that your time with me is at an end. Return to Stillglade Fane and inform Brother Isumi of your newfound mastery. Oh, and be sure to thank him for sending me such a winning first student. You're welcome. Well, off we go. Back to the boat. Then we can make our way back to Gridania for the purposes of handing the crust in. I love it when a day is productive, don't you think? We get up, we eat food, we stress out because you think something bad has occurred when in reality it didn't. You almost cause people to think you're actively about to harm yourself, and when you're actually just going to sit down like a sensible person. And most importantly, you start strangling people to death when they start downloading games. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, though. My God, they're wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stupid, sexy other people. Anyway. Moving along to the Conjurer's Guild, where I'll be asking for them to cure my eyeballs. Definitely. Definitely the eyeballs. That's what's going to be needing to be cured. Hello again, Conjurer's Guild. And Sumiyan. Welcome back, Quest. The elementals informed me that you opened your ears to the voice of wind. That is well. Having made allies of two elements, you're on your way along the path of the country. Through full comprehension of these forces, will you come to you in the fullness of time. Be patient as you seek to embrace nature more fully, so will nature hold you more closely. They made you study wind? Why bother? Oh, here comes the sourpuss. You don't need wind to heal things, whatever those dreary lessons tell you. Conjuring is inexplicably bound with nature, Sylphie. That dreary lesson is one you should have learned by now. I assume by your presence here that you have once again abandoned your tutors. You must understand, if you persist in casting spells without the proper knowledge, I have all the knowledge I need. My mother never needed to embrace nature to heal, and the people she helped were thankful for her art. I'll learn the contrary the same way she did, and become just the greatest conjurer you'll see. But I didn't come here to argue with you, brother Isumi. I wanted to tell you that I've discovered how to cast ways. Congratulations. How? What were you thinking, girl? You know not what you do, what you risk. You are meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Should you even attempt to use that spell, I will have no recourse but to strip you of the name of Conjurer and banish you from our halls. Do I make myself clear? Why must you be so angry with me? It's not as if I was trying to hurt anyone. Well, bravo, Sumiyan, you made the girl cry. But that's... Sylphie, my dear child, that is precisely the point. My apologies, Chris. I hope you do not find these constant disruptions distracting. As you've just heard, Sylphie's mother was also a conjurer who was unable to use any spells outside the sphere of healing. Needless to say, Sylphie seeks to emulate her in every way. Oh, OBS! Okay, that was a disconnection for a second. Oh god, please still be connected. Yeah, we're still connected. Woo! Woo, we're still connected. Yay! Oh, OBS trying to give me a fucking heart attack. Whether it be with my help or in spite of it, I believe that you will become a fine conjurer, or whether you are blessed with great power, and more shall be yours, should you persevere with our art. As indeed I hope you shall. Yet however much you grow, however powerful you become, remember that ours is a power borrowed, not taken. Before you depart, I would speak with you on one further matter. Thus far, you've completed 3 tasks to my satisfaction. I would officially recognise your efforts by granting you leave to join the other guilds. Gordania is home to guilds of the same lancers, archers, leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. Should any of these paths appeal to you, you are free to seek membership at the associated establishment. But I ask that you bear one thing in mind. While man is given to curiosity and want to explore new paths, only through focus may he attain true enlightenment. Naturally, it would please me most if you place conjuring above other pursuits. Regardless of the path you choose, however, I have every confidence that your deeds will be to the honour of all concerned. Now go, Chris, and seek your destiny! Ever shall the earth meet your footfall, and the wind guide your path. Thank you, brother Isumi Han. We can grab this amateur's Dalmatica, this amateur's head and coif, dress gloves, duck bills, and a bag in one place we can pick out of. See, this gives 2 mind. I don't know how to compare items. I'm in the mood for the dress gloves, personally. I kind of like my robe of healing. It gives me that obelisk blue approach. Although more society a light arc than any other part, but yeah. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exists myriad disciplines in the Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended you first focus on mastering your current class. Yep, so not only do we get Storyteller, we hit level 14 and get Lucid Dreaming. That's a nice little bit of support there for our MP usage. But more importantly, we now have access to other classes. Yay! Which also means ideally once I've gone through here and all that, I should set this as our first gear set, Conjurer. So yeah, now if we head onto the map, I'll stop here so I can actually focus on going into it. We can go for various other things. For other combat related classes, there's Lancer's Guild here and the Archer's Guild in New Gridania. Also, there's crafting related stuff like leatherworking or carpenter, again in New Gridania, but leatherworking is over here. And there's also gathering in the form of botany, which we can get here. If we were in Ul'dah or Limsa, there would be other ones as well. But obviously for us, that's not a thing because, well, yeah. We can pick them up at any time we desire, so we're not completely out of the woods necessarily there. Anywho, making our way back through this part of the Shroud as we need to make our way to the Bannock. The Bannock. Knock the ban, as you say. Well, anyways, the Bannock's over this way, and yeah, hunting log. Again, I'm actually, it's because I'm seeing the marker, that's why I'm all like, oh, I want to kill these things. Even though it's like, I'm way too high level for me to be wanting to do this. I might as well. Kill the things, I get the hunting log stuff, that's more experience anyway, we'll need it anyway. As the main story requires us to be at set levels for, depending on what parts we're at. And yeah, level 14, we're essentially at the right level anyway for a lot of stuff. Just, you know, it's nice to do. Anyway. Division of Labour gets handed in over here to Amazon. Delivery, eh? You're saying you weren't followed? Yeah, here's your provisions. Yes, that's why I requested. Strange. I was expecting someone with rather more experience. I usually bulk at such outrageous payments prior to delivery. I was amazed you made it this far. These woods are teeming with animals and other nasties, ready to make a quick meal of the unprepared. I commend your bravery and thank you for your trouble. Here, take the remainder of the fee. Should be able to employ you. Wait, did you see that? Look like an animal. Quickly, go before you bring it here and get us all killed. Oh, wait. Ah, we have better trousers than that. We can get the silver pieces. They sell 500 gold a piece. Very nicely. Anyways, Idle Initiatives. Level 5 quest. Ah, perfect time. I was looking for a likely lad to track down some twin Adder initiates. 3 of our newest recruits have failed to report for training. Exhausted from a month of solid drills, I expect. Seeing their current physical state, I'd rather doubt they've wandered far. Oh gods, please don't mention wild beasts of blood. They're fine, I'm certain of it. Seek out my wayward troops and tell them to report back to me on the double. So there's some guys running around that are meant to be here learning shit. And this guy has sting shells. Oh there, adventurer. Is it work you seek? Then look no farther. You should Mustrel needs a frontier to bring him some bug guards and shells for the recruits to practice on. Find Yarzon's in the river south of here. Once you appear the carapaces from 4 of the creatures, take them to the instructor. Fair enough. And now for the main story. Greetings! Miriam said what to expect you. My name is Galfried, and I am responsible for training our twin Adder recruits. I thank you for volunteering your assistance. The Twelveswood is much changed since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Umbral era 5 years ago. The power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new spawn. Though it may not appear so to the eyes of an outsider, Twelveswood is ailing. It's one which variety is a fading memory. For the citizens of Gridania, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty, and it is my hope that adventurers such as you will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests and do what we can. May the elements bless your endeavours as well. We could go for the altered thigh boots. Yeah, you know what, let's do that. Anyway. Passing muster. I see you eager to lend a hand, quest. That is well, but I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I've established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that in the 5 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbral era, blah blah the creatures, and he wants to deem our stuff, so we would need head, body, hands, legs and feet with gear item level 5 or above, which we do. I think you passed muster. Yeah. We can also now grab a weapon, like the paper one that's worth less than 9, I think. So someone did it. So that fate was done real quick. It's already off the map. God damn it. Tireless efforts, you have proven yourself a friend of Gridania. Believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. Sign your mission of considerable import, yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you have pledged your participation. I'm authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the 12 Woods. Proceed with the briefing. Chasing shadows it is. We get cutscened. Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. You all right now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the Trollswood, and you may also be aware that XIV activity has risen sharply in the region of late. What you may not know is that this increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual, suspecting a connection. We timed our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is proving to be exceedingly elusive, although as if he knows our movements ahead of time. But where whole units have failed, a lower venture may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our quarry unnoticed. Feeling excited to begin to take the toll upon the century, Chris. For that sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. Oh, yeah, sure. You have my gratitude for your help. I'm hopeful it will shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search at Lifemen's Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned, but people cannot offer you support. Oh, okay, well. We better be careful then. As it were. Pardon me. Anyways, let's see, where are these recruits? Are you one of these recruits? If you don't mind, I'm trying to meditate. Oh, never mind then. Where are they? They're within this big, huge circle. Here's one. They're claiming to be meditating. Can you not see I'm intending to become one with nature? Leave be good, sir. What? Sergeant Kamazon sent you? Matron's treats. Teats, I better get back before she makes her boot one with my backside. No, not your backside. Well, that's what you get for choosing to hide. There's other ones around here somewhere. Oh, so Doesn't he call for these fuckers? Oh hey, no one initiated that. And there's someone over there doing some. We have a circle. Probably the stealth feature. So you can't actually use that and die because you can't defend yourself. War sprites are needed for a hunting log, but I'm getting used to them being crests. Such a soothing sound. One day I shall build a home by the river. Nah, who are you? You say the silence of me? How long have I been here? What bell is it now? Stand aside, I must make haste. Well, anywho, kill one last Lonson, then we'll start hunting log. An achievement for crushing our enemies. Lovely stuff. I don't see them being too far. Oh, there they are. They're slumbering. Lazy sod. Just a few more minutes, mother. Sergeant Carlson. Oh, F droppings. I must be late for trading. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of bots around. Thank you, Chris. All the initiates are now present and accounted for. It's always the same, you know. Anvil recruits invariably lose focus a short while after being assigned to their new unit. That first rush of tension and excitement wears off, and the strain from constant drills begin to show. But reminding them isn't always the best solution, though. And they're morale to think about, after all. Still, I might give them a quick blast for good measure. What can I say? This is one battle I'm not afraid to fight. Indeed. Anyways. You there, this person here, you want the Bulgars on shells, right? Have you come to train? No, I'm here with the shells. Oh, no recruit then. The Yarzon shells. I ordered Merlin to requisition. See, he's learned today at 40, if nothing else. Now that I have these cat pieces, I can send my recruits some specialized drills. they are already adept at hitting a target, of course, but they need practical knowledge of exactly where a monster like the Yarzon is most vulnerable. Thanks to your efforts, I have no doubt they will fare better against the creatures when called upon. You should be proud of yourself. Both they and the Bannock are safer for your help. And we get access to some food, which we can eat and have more XP bonuses. Woo. If we choose to utilize them. Anyway, with that, we've actually cleaned up our log. Well, our journal. Our quest log. It's just one quest now. Whoopee! And what a simple quest it is. Just go and investigate an area. There is a fate I did, but I think it's one we already did, essentially, because I think it's the forest fungal stuff. Yeah. No, clever girls. The analyzed naked walker ventured forth. They're like level 3. I don't feel like level sinking. I'm already high enough level as is at the moment. Like, unless I feel like at this point, unless I need to, I shouldn't be running around too much grinding when it comes to this. Here is a magic blade. Just currently in a stump. I'm too far away to interact until I get to there. And we get told about how special instances work, which I've already explained. Lovely stuff. But this one is part of the main story, which, you know, fair enough, that's when they give you the thing, thinking you wouldn't have gotten to the point of having to do a duty at any point whatsoever. But yeah, just a blade in a tree. That certainly is suspicious,
someone's already here.
A suspicious British voice, by God! And a Moogle!
Oh dear, is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea.
One my
It takes
idea.
a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know. Why, the first time we came to the Twelveswood, we almost ended up as a stranger dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place.
No, not this one.
It was all Papolino's fault, of course.
Yeah, I'm a being of light,
He'd
Cooper.
sooner swallow his staff. You know him, Kuplo Cop?
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage.
This be one of the two Moogles that talked to us back in the intro segment. Were you the one that drank alcohol or the one that didn't? Goggles over monocle. Not the smartest of decisions, in my
How are the
opinion.
readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well. And newly manifested at that.
These bizarre people exist, to say the least.
Kuplo Cop
Pardon me.
seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Oh, that's the thing I'm up to
Ever
thinking
since the
about.
calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow.
I'm fiddling around my bag with my other hand right now, trying to figure out where the pain's coming from. I think I found the source of it,
And this sort of thing happens.
and I'm crushing my hand in the process. But while I do that, a tree has decided to awaken. Oh, scratch that. Multiple trees have awakened. Well, we're about to get killed by trees. Fuck you, nature.
It seems we have little choice.
Now, worst case scenario, fire! So a forest fire begins and just burns down the Twelveswood. And level sync, we're getting told about that because we're built on the higher level side than we should be. Anyway, these frenzied oaks and a frenzied elm. Time for us to try and help deal with them. But as you can see, I think I'm not needed as much as I would think. And now this is what my job is. You see some frenzied balls have spawned. Alongside some other oaks, but they're like, oh, value your life, stay close, but it's like, yeah, I'm not exactly meleeing. Okay, right, I didn't fuck it. That didn't go for that. I'll deal with the level 5 balls. I might turn the volume of the game down a bit more in a bit, some thinking. So, yeah, that's just something. Oh, more balls. Oh, we did it. Oh, yeah. Countdown's on now at the moment. Just realised that. We're in cutscene form, so it's going to on. After all that fighting, we find ourselves a crystal. Shades of a number of Final Fantasy games, crystals and the such.
Hear, feel, think.
Ungodly spirit, stop telling me to use my senses. Ah. Like a sun, where'd you come? Wash away in the rain. Well, thankfully we don't have to deal with that massive ball of destruction shit.
I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Well, we grabbed one crystally thing already, so a good number of others later will do the trick. Behold! Heidelin is essentially one big aetherite.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Yeah. I'm just pondering, meanwhile in the Troll's Wood. Huh, something's wrong with him. Well, don't go prodding him. Could have been a fainted
Shine thy light on all creation.
Yes, my lord. Or my lady in this case, I guess. I shall follow your teachings now. Kupo! It lives! Kupo.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
Uh-huh.
And what have we here?
It's an Alexei. Alexel.
Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain.
Huh, looks a bit dead.
That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be acting under orders. This is Papalimo. We found the
How are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an Ixal
Better?
chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll
Yeah,
see.
feeling
Issumian's cooperation in the matter.
just the mess of the brain there. Fucking
Giant
argument.
crystals.
Loud,
Can't
tactless,
say I've
much
seen
the
any.
same as always.
Are you sure you're feeling better?
Okay, good. We've gone mad.
Understood. Over and out. Kuplokop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumian. We shall soon return.
Oh, it's meant to be
give a full
Esumian.
report.
Why is it E-S for the Sumi part? Ah!
Understood. Over and out.
Kupo
Kupo!
Kupo. Bye, Kuplokop. It's nice seeing Moogles.
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
And these two characters are obviously so unimportant we don't even learn their names and we'll never see them again. Weird to have them in cutscenes and all that, but you know what, it was well with boring content, you know, that's just how it is. Obviously I'm joking around. There's a level of importance to people investigating these things outside of
I think
just
that
other
sword
stuff.
might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock.
and then after that be named King of England. Although, obviously, I need a bit of pair of glasses so that I can see. I can fight! Can I cut?
Don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplokop, do you?
And this occurs to you now? Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
I, however, as a diehard skeptic, refuse to believe
Well,
anything.
time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless you don't know what's going on either.
No, my dear girl, I just believe you only have one brain cell and I'd rather it be put to good use.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Unlike me operating on 2 brain cells. Anyways, now that our levels unsynced and we're actually out of the cutscene, let's pull out this blade and head back to the Bannock. We're on the road to Viridian City. No, wait, wait, near the rain for Viridian. Making our way downtown, walking fast, we're panic bound. While I continue making myself feel like an idiot quite a bit, yeah, to the Bannock. Maybe we can ask Alfred about those 2 weirdos, you know, because they were pretty weird. But then again, they were with Moogles, so they can't be weird. Anyone who likes being around Moogles are definitely trustworthy. I'm sure there's possibly an example somewhere of that not being the case. But anyway, Galfried, it's good to see you back. One of our patrols sent word that you'd been spotted doing battle with enraged treants. I am relieved to find you none the worse for the experience. But tell me, what were you able to discover at Lifemen's Stump? This blade. I got this sword. A sword in the stump and the dead Elixir. I can say with absolute certainty that this blade is of Iaxi origin. This kind used exclusively in the Beastman's rituals. I actually barely set foot in the Central Shroud, so tight is our guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. What's that? A dubious couple sporting particular spectacles? Ha ha ha! So, you've finally been acquainted with Yida and Palplamo. That's their names. Lay your suspicions to rest. Gridania counts them among her strongest allies. Both are scholars hanging from a distant land who have been with us since before the calamity. Their garb may appear outlandish and their exchanges baffling, but never once have they given us cause to doubt them. Indeed, they often assist the gods Quiver and the Wood Whalers in their work, much as I hope you will in days to come. Although our unknown visitor eludes us still, owing to your efforts, we have acquired important intelligence on the Alexi threat. You have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as you aiding us. I pray you continue to serve the people of Gridania in whatever capacity can forth. Indeed we shall. Anyways, we've hit level 15 and we get tutorialized about the fact that some actions require us to have done a quest in order to obtain. They're not just the level. Fair enough. Eggs over crazy. Injuries to several of my men have left me short-handed and I require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duty. Task is simple. Put down as many of the local Chikoge population as necessary to acquire 3 of their egg sacs. Having done so, you are to deliver them to Morwanguin at Gilbert Spire. He will answer any queries you might have. Now I have other business to attend to. Well, off we go, I guess, to kill some enemies and lay claim to some more experience. AKA with Frank level 5 monster. We have a trial by water, but when we end up back in Gridania, I'll go do it. Besides, as I looked at earlier, we're not actually missing out on anything, and that's the more thing. No, we're not missing out on anything, because our next thing's level 18 for Besides, this stuff is actually of our hunting log, so we are actually doing as we need to. And the person we need to hand it into is right over here! Yay! Short, simple, sweet questing. Love it when it happens. Ah, you must be the adventurer standing in for our injured companions. Terribly unfortunate business, that. Here's your egg sacs. It seems, however, that you have little trouble gathering the egg sacs in their stead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers League immediately. Least you wonder, these egg sacs are not destined for the dinner table. Members of the twin Adder and Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting the samples they need to check for signs of sickness. Chikana, you see, is one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death, until relatively recently, and Yuhua, who contracted this nasty illness, would almost invariably perish. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of a third of the Hurrian population here in Gridania. That was a long time ago, of course. With the medicines available to us now, the Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it's best to halt any new outbreak before they occur. Then so we gather the eggs. Fair enough. Another quest, surveying the damage, where there is other gear we can get out of it. Such an embarrassing turn of events, I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition only for the Craven to turn tail and flee at first sight. Oh, that's not how we treat requests from the Conjurers. And as if such a poor showing wasn't bad enough, the lily-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by Healer Pauline herself. While I attempt to install some backbone into this so-called soldier, am I recovering the survey gear and returning to Healer Pauline at Galax Bower? According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Matron, watch over. And we get a quest here from Arnold, from Old. Needs a adventure to supply him with a high potion. So, Dialogue wants us to get a health high potion, which we actually already have one. Oh, you my friend. Here, I want you to have this. What's a bone necklace? And we'll now head over to surveying the damage. And it is better gear. Lovely stuff. Oh, you know what? Since we're heading this way, might as well kill these water sprites. They are part of the hunt, love after all. Part of me is tempted, of course, before we go too far into things. Sometimes it's just maybe pick up like one or two of the other classes just to have. So, in the event that I need to do something that is more suited for, say, a DPS or a tank to do, I can do that. What is it, those people that were just standing by the guy? I don't know why they headed back to the Chinko. They must have done the Chinkoni quest and then headed the wrong way. You know? I guess it does happen. Survey records. Looks like it's handy for someone to have a red mage with them doing red mage things. Looks like there's other puzzles around the area as well. But this is fine. We're doing our job. And we're not getting too terribly. Oh, there we go. They opened a thing. What? Now to sprint our way back. As we gotta go to the barrow. Ah, level 15's not high enough to not aggro Bob Yards on that spin. Oh, we'll kill it. Might as well. Man, it's a real shame that this service account doesn't have everything. Because that would be nice. Just so that I could at least pick up classes when they become available. Ah well, it's not an issue really. Especially if I plan to play through the entire main story as a white mage and all that. Hello, Pauline. Yes, may I assist you with some matter? Yeah, I've got you the survey records, your instruments, and your rope. Oh, but this is equipment I left for the soldiers of the Balk. That the first sign of danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send the order to Trinado on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Trollswood. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. Indeed we shall, and I shall happily take this bronze piece. New quest! A soldier's breakfast. Man, level 9, I'm nearly done with another. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in filling the number of analyses on naked rock? In our efforts to commune with the elements, tools, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our mediators have meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked Anoli attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. The numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Rumble era, so yeah, that's usual. I'm afraid you must do more than filling the existing population. If we are to truly break this spiral and growth, then we must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs. Okay. And this guy here has a parasite cleave. It's a parasite cleave? Hang on, that one came out after this game, so eh. God damn you, mushroom-headed, spindly-legged, spore-spewing abomination! Suck the life out of my precious trees, will you? Damn you to the 7! Oh, find the matron. You look just like the sort to help me deal with this nightmare. My poor trees! Trees I have tended since they were scaly saplings. I might add, have been infested with parasite fungus. If I let those pests have their way, my babies will be all but deadwood before the week is out. Okay, so yeah, we got a smear thing, and that guy is clearly mad. Mad from all the tree-ness. Right, okay. Let's head to a decaying tree, apply the amber urgent to the ailing tree, and then slay the parasite fungus that are like, hang on a second, this tree is mine to be all parasitic to. And I'll be like, nay. And they'll be like, no, but I will. And then I'll throw some rocks at them and they'll die. See? I threw some rocks at them and they died. I have a feeling that that other person is not doing the these other quests as much. I don't know, maybe that's just me, because I'm being obsessed as to what people are doing. Okay, well I've got... Ugh. Hate it when I something up I need to spit. Oh, sorry, I should probably aim better, but no, that's just out there. Well, did you take care of my fungi infestation? Yes, at last I can enjoy a restful night's sleep. I must say, I'm glad to meet an adventurer of such talents. Just look at you in all your fungus-inspired glory. You have my thanks. Yeah, sorry, that's less defense and magic defense. I'm actually going to take the bronze piece over it. Soil thing. Ah, it's you! After the fact you gave those infernal fungus, I do believe you might be the first person to solve another problem of mine. Micro-chews. Oh, okay, micro-chews. Right, we now have to slay 8 micro-chews. Ah, shades of, the other shroud area where there were these things. So these ones are lower level. Ah. I mean, I'll take it. Bum 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Free. Attitude number 4. See, they're still going to be around here while we've dealt with the enemies, so to be honest, just kill myself with the poison. I can kill the rest of them on my way back. Besides, these enemies I'm actually probably going to have to kill because they're hostile enemies. Nope. Out of the way of attack. Don't want to get wrecked. You know, I'm debating a thing. We ought to tin an egg. Somewhere around here is an egg. No brain, I'm not making that joke. More insensitive. Where is this egg? I'm just gonna game up here thinking up here somewhere, but not safe. Oh, maybe it is down there somewhere then. Ah, there it is. Just in such a position where I'm gonna have to kill another 2 of these fuckers. Okay, well. Oh, come on. One's walked way up close to it. Hey, can I just, like... There we go. Fucking hell. I definitely saw some... Yeah, I can definitely see, like, a demon over there. You know what? I'm not going to go near that cave. We kind of already did what we needed to do here. I'm just gonna head back to where I came. Like any sensible person does. That's not fair anyway, so... hate the idea that I'm going to be in a state. Hell, I might be where if we end up getting to level 50 way too early, I might even just like start a new class just to be of level. In that weird twisted sense, I always seem to have that weird twisted sense in myself where I just part of me always wants to be of level, but then I never actually am because I end up leveling higher than I need to. I think there's always that part of me that's just where it's like, it's sensible you want to be at lower level than you may necessarily have to be, you know? On the way to the brewer, we got to do our little thing called heading to this person. Huh. You say you sent a good number of those microchews? Well, that is a wonderful piece of news. I was afraid old Gabinux would take an axe in hand and try to hack apart the pest himself. Perhaps now his troubled mind might know some peace. You have my thanks. You're welcome. Anyway, back into the bower to talk to Pauline. Ah, you've returned. Now my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the egg, may I ask you to deliver it to Jish Kamazon at the Bannock? They're both large and filled with nutrients. The perfect meal for a soldier. Yeah. Well, back we go to the Bannock, which is just over a little hop, skip and jump over this way. Lovely stuff. We are doing a good job today. Here we go, back at the Bannock. Let's talk to Kamazon to hand over the egg. Who goes there? Oh, Chris, it's you. Another delivery? Yeah, here's an early egg. I'm not certain I should be the one to buy Nofsia. That's an old egg. The troops will be glad indeed to see one of these at the table. And you say Hero Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the Annalise are more numerous than ever, yet you have appeared to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skin and bravery continue to amaze me, Chris. Yay. And level 8 gear, that's going to be worse than what we've got, so anyway. Gelfried has a new quest for us. Ah, thank the gods you've come. That's what I do. We have the potential crisis on our hands, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Spirit hold broken. Yes, we shall accept the quest. Cutscene time. And I've got no further in that can. Yay! Put that there because I do have spares. Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Pardon me. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, a hero ventures inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hero and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Ah, you heard me true, a shadow. Were they all of them, though? On any other day, I would dispatch my breast quiverment to provide support, but I sent them to repel an Axie incursion in the West Shroud and area barrel girl. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Axel somehow caught wind of our plans and attempted to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. Crap. They must not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please say you will help us. But of course. I knew you would not let me down. You'll have all the support I can muster. Now we're racing against time, so you best make haste. That's what I'll do. Off we go to the Spirit Hold, where we've got to speak to Alastan, a person that happens to be in the area. Boingy, 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 boingy. It's a little bit rainy in the forest. As we walk to the Spirit Hold, I'm singing a merry tune, for that means that I'm singing in the rain. Just singing in the rain, What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again. Hey, look, a level 50 mob called White Joker. Look at it, it's cute. I shall name it Poet. Or maybe Sixagoon. Maybe both. Maybe a combination effect. Who knows? Anyways, welcome to Spirit Hole. There are Sifrid swarms here that are part of our hunting log. But more importantly, a person that we need to talk to first. Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? Who had instructed Gearfree to quest, you say? Thank the Metron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the hero in the midst of the light. Oh boy. Mrs. Spy has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and see them out of harm's way. So these fuckers are part of my hunt. Ooh, OBS disconnected again. Don't be connected. Okay. What the fuck? It's twice now it's done this where it just gives me this heart attack of just like, hey, we're disconnecting. Don't play with my emotions. You scummy thing, OBS. Oh hey, we did everything that we needed for the difficulty rank. Perfect. We hit level 17 as well, so that's nice. Anyways, inside the spirit hold here, a bunch of conjurers and wood bailers await us. Also trickster imps that are trying to kill us. No, you must save the hero. No! I should probably listen to the text to an extent. There's people fighting here as well. Galfried sent you? No, you say, pray help the hero in my stead. Okay, fair enough. Overwrought wood railer, I am rescuing you. Away, foul fiend! Away, I say! I defy you! I defy you! Oh, it's an adventurer. Never mind. Some people, what they do in moments of delirium. Cool-headed conjurer, I say hello. You were sent to help. I fear you too late. The ritual has failed. Oh no, the seed sin must learn of this. And a confused conjurer at the end. That thing was no elemental, but being born of darkness. Oh boy. Hero languishes alone in the depths. You must help him. Oh boy. Well, we better rescue the man. Or woman. Either or. Eden Swind, Heisy Hoid, Heiden Hoid. Oh, that's such a long name. Oh, my back. Funnily enough, there is that part of me that thinks I'm probably gonna stop once we're back in Gridania. Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. No, pardon me. Oh dear me, the thing that was in the quest picture. We foresaw this. Ah! And we fight a being of stone. Oh sorry, a being of clay, where it is like clay golem. We'll apply our railroad and we'll throw our stones, as ineffectual as throwing stones probably would be to this. Though then again, if you're an archer, I question how useful pelting a thing made out of a solid object would be with your arrows. You are strong. Are you strong enough to withstand this? Oh. Well, since I have the power of seeing where things are going to be hitting from. Yes, actually, I can handle that quite easily. Oh, yeah, my powers know no bounds. See, oh, I get back then. See, there's another thing. We're getting level synced anyway, so we're not going to be utilising our other load. Impossible! Never has the golem been so sorely tested! That's because you never met me before, you passing you evil being that you are. Very far away shot. I'm over there, as you can see. That golem could be vanquished? That man is no ordinary adventurer. I swear I heard someone shouting in the distance. I could hear you, you fuck! Well, anyways, I guess we better get that hero and get as far away from here as possible. Who knows what other clay golem-esque stuff is that? Oh, never mind, Yido and Palpamo are here. Damnation, he has eluded us yet again. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things? Oh, you know, I was dealing with a thing and... Ah, fuck, migraine! Why do they always happen at the worst times possible? Fucking migraines. We see Palpamo and Yido in the middle of some part of the woods. Where are you? Ah, Alaxi. Shh, more birds. This makes it about how many times today? 7? Their movements are beyond our fathoming. Could we come up with better words, please? Stop using the dictionary, for fuck's sake. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? Oh no. I hope not, for all our sakes. Yet we must be prepared for the worst. Ugh. God, fucking computer simulations. Withered. The same fate has befallen Dembled Moss. It is as we feared. Dalamund's anomaly is affecting life in the Troswood. Ah, so we're getting flashback to before Dalamund occurred. Fucking Bahamut. You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow? Can I say words correctly, please? The very same. Guardians have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they have created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Lewis forewarned. It's no wonder the primals have started appearing. Time is against us, but there is still hope for the land. We must hold fast to that hope and fight to the very last. Agreed. Yay. And they will work together. Ah! Never mind. Immediately stubbing, well, maybe tripping over stuff. Ah, stupid things. Well, you are using it over a mask. These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlian innovations. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. Ugh, pardon me. Hard to believe it's only been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already? 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of the planet. Suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the Trollswood's barely recovered at all and the Gridanians still have the same old problems. Aye, along with some new ones. Just in case the Ixal and Garuda weren't troublesome enough, the Sils had to go in and fight Wamu, didn't they? I am Wamu. Thunder attack! Ah! Did you ever think about those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then 5 years seems like ages. I wonder what became of them. Yeah, wherever they are now, I do hope they have a good life. Ah. Good old goggles that can do things. Yida, look. Golly, and this is what exactly? Yet another disturbance in the Aether, and freshly manifested at that. Seems to be emanating from Lifeman's stump. We must hurry. Ah, this was moments before they ran into us then. It's good that we can make these connections and also... Ah, fuck, head injuries. Ugh, that clay golem must have wrecked me for a lot more than I thought. Wait, they touched me. Are you alright? Your eyes glazed over for a while there. Oh, I was being possessed, most likely then. I'm joking. The good news is that the hero is unharmed. Somewhat dazed, yes, but whole of mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Ah, shit. Lest you forget, the Trollswood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of his bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the guild and the Guardians send a hero to offer the place back to the MLs by way of the way of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Last, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight, and the very last thing the Guardians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the Trollswood's eternal guardians. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hero to safety and send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alistan. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Palamo, and the tactless room beside me here is... Yida. Palamo and I are surveying the Trollswoods together. Pleased to meet you. Yes, to meet you. Ada, give me a hand, would you? Alright, fine. Wait, there was something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again. Huh. Well... Flashback migraines aside... You come up with a better name, I dare ya. Time for us to make our way back through here. I'm sure the trickster imps would be oh so happy to let us pass. There's a lie, of course they're not. I don't feel like fighting them. I'm just gonna run through them. Oh, there's only one around anyway. Huh. Someone else must have came around here and started killing. Right. Alistan! I did the thing. All this happened inside Spirit Hold? 12 preserve us. Who was that masked mage? And by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers on my phone. On my own. I must discuss this with Galfried. The matter warrants a full investigation if I am any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your coach has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and seek out Midland. I understand that she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Yes, we shall head back to Gridania now. No, I've still dropped a few frames here and there at times. Huh. Welcome back to Gridania. Someone has an umbrella. Well, anyways, to the Adventurers Guild. And then Trial by Water. It's a thing we can do. Back pain. It's so fun having back pain. It makes life more hellish than it should be. Ow. Trying to fix my... Ow, 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 ow. Welcome to this edition of Quiz Hurts Himself Like an Idiot. Welcome back, Quiz. A little bird tells me that the hero and his spy owe you their lives. Indeed they do. A tale for the tavern if ever there were one. It is only a shame that I must ask you not to tell it, for the time being at least. Do I make myself clear? Well, I guess I should have stopped the stream while I could then. Oops. Until the heroes have made their will on the matter known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Now then, you must have a suitable recompense for your valiant service. For the first half of your award, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need to do is ask, and tonight, whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. Yippee! In rooms! We can now sleep. For the second half of your award, I offer you another path to fame and fortune, guild levies. Guild levies are records of various requests received from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gordrent is our guild levy official, or levy mate, here at the Carline Canopy. I have spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he is eager to make your acquaintance. Guild levies are now available. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It's truly a splendid occasion, looking forward to by young and old alike, and one I highly recommend that you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we were talking about you, Chris, and you made Mother proud. I expect great things of you, young man. It's always nice to see a mother proud of their children. Somehow I've managed to experience both. You now have access to the recommendations. It means that we can look at it and be like, oh, so that's the things that the game recommends us doing, eh? So yeah, while the game considers things, the levy mate, we can go here and get ourselves a thing. Guild levies are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry. Oh, yeah. Battlecraft levies, tradecraft ones, and levy quests as a whole. So they want us to go to Brent Branch Meadows. We can also talk to this person here, back to Mione here, to talk to her about onto Brent Branch. How is my favourite fresh-faced adventurer? Oh, do not scowl. So I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since you first walked through my door. I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think there was time you made yourself useful at Brent Branch Meadows in the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women out at Brent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. It's also home to a very usefully situated Aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. What better time than the present? Leave the city by the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an Aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. And there's also chocolate cubes about as well. So, lovely stuff. And if we look on our map, we don't get anything new other than just what we've already got that we could do. So, archery and whatnot. Also, since we're here in the waniness of Gridania at the moment, let's head up to the Aetheryte, head over to the Conjurer's Guild, and yeah. Get ourselves the level 15 quest. Nice to do this, I would argue. Anything else while we're here other than just the other classes? Nope, just the other classes. Okay, right. Good news. We can get the next quest. However, I might be next time again. I don't know. Isumiyan. Ah, more stuff. It's good to see you again, Chris. By the awe you exude, it is plain you have grown further as a conjurer. The time has come that you acquaint yourself with the third element of our art, water. For the first part of your lesson, you are to take this flask of pristine water and pour it at the foot of the hedge tree found near the hawthorn hut. Water's purity will draw forth the corrupting entity that is siphoning the tree's life force. Dispatch this being, then speak with both a Joquin at the hawthorn hut. As you might expect, he is a conjurer with a fine ear for the murmurings of brook and stream. As well as always suffice if you learn to master the element of water. Yes, we will master the element of water. Look at all this water that we can clearly learn. Wind, earth, healing. Where's my water? You promised me water, you fucking game! Oh, so that person achieved level 3, bravo! They must have literally done like one quest to have that occur. But anyway. Okay then, let's see here. We have two different things to be doing. One is to go into the East Shrouds, because that's where Hawthorn Hut is. Which, on the one hand, that's fine. On the other hand, that's not too bad actually, because it's right here. We can attune to the Aetheryte while we're there, basically. But I think for now, yeah, I think this is just how it's going to be. Next time, we'll head to the Shroud, do our trial by water, hopefully not turn level 20 in the process, because that would be fucking weird. Because then we'll have more conjuring quests that we could do. And then, of course, head to Brent Patch, take a look at levies and how they work, and of course carry on the main story. If you like what you see, go check out the first part of the stream and maybe the 7 minutes of this stream that in its own separate form because fucking OBS into my internet. And you can also check out other things, like my sword Nuzlocke. Pokemon dying. Oh no. Potentially dying, for that matter. And there's everything else that's on the channel. If you do enjoy any of it though, you could always subscribe. That's up to you, of course. Until next time though, I'll see you all. Bye bye.